Unity is awesome as a movement. It really is incredible what Unity is up to, what they're doing, what their focus is on. And when I look at it and I see there's over 600 churches in the United States and there's another 200 churches internationally, and I see what they're doing with the kids and I see what they're trying to do in terms of creating a beautiful online support system. Like, for example, they have an incredible grief and loss support system that I didn't even know existed. And so, because of the fact that I didn't even know it existed, then how am I supposed to be able to tell the people in my own home, hey, if you are going through grief and loss and you need some support, well, of course, obviously, you can come talk to me, but you need more than that. And so they've got an entire system for that and so many other things. And I was blown away about everything that's going on. So I come back here with this thought, with this idea that I want to share with you, that just know you're part of something that's way bigger than our one little Unity Center in here. And that if you ever want to go and check out some of the stuff, obviously you can go to unity.org is the website where you can find out all this information. But there's so much more to be a part of. And again, as time goes on, I'm going to be sharing that with you. But it is so awesome to feel connected to something bigger than just this little tiny center that we have here. No. You are connected to something way bigger that's doing and looking and seeing and creating this movement that's trying to connect everybody under this one label called Unity, which, of course, we obviously believe in. I talk about it all the time. I talk about unity consciousness as being something that is real, something that we can choose to focus on versus separation consciousness. We choose to focus on the indwelling Christ, or that piece of us that every single one of us has, this piece inside of us that's a part of the divine. And that's what we believe, the true message of Jesus, what he was really telling everybody. And that message got distorted over time. And we're just reminding people, hey, what was the original message? What was it? And our belief is, and I would say it's more than a belief, it's a knowing, is that each and every one of you are a reflection of the divine. Each and every one of you. And you are a unique expression of it. And your way of showing that light is absolutely perfect. So in other words, it's not like you necessarily have to do anything with it, unless, of course, you want to do something with it, and then you can do something with it. But if you don't, just who and what you are is plenty enough. And I also believe, and this is where Mike comes into the equation, this is where I put my little stamp on it, if you will. My belief is that we are in a point in time right now in humanity that what's going on is that we're choosing to wake up. And when I say that, I not only mean it individually, but I also mean it collectively. And so some people are having these incredible experiences where, they'll come in and they'll talk to me and they're like, dude, I don't know what's going on, man. What is going on? I'm like, oh, don't worry, you're just waking up. Like, you're okay. It's all right. But they don't honestly know, because all of this information is coming through them. They don't know how to grab it. They don't know how to process it. But they just know something is shifting and changing inside of them that has never happened before. How many people are having that experience? Yeah, there's a few. And for those of you that didn't raise your hand, either you were afraid to raise your hand, A, or B, get ready. I mean that. Like, get ready. It's coming. And I mean that in such an awesome way, from the standpoint of, wouldn't it be amazing if you were actually consciously aware that this is what's going on? And wouldn't it be amazing if consciously you decided to be a part of something so that when people start to do this, you can actually be one of the people that gets to hold the people that are starting to wake up and need to be held while this is going on? I cannot personally think of a higher level of service than that. That's why I do what I do. But you don't have to do what I do. You can if you want to, but each and every one of us has our own unique way of doing this and processing it. I really want to emphasize to you, though, you do have a role in this transition, in this healing. You do. And not only on an individual basis, but also on a collective basis. Now the only question for you is, well, how big do I want to play? And if you just go, I think getting out of bed enough and going to work is enough, Mike, then I'm going to say keep doing it. But do it to the highest level that you can. But then if you go, well, yeah, but I might want to do a little bit more than that, then cool, let's have that conversation. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know, maybe you're going to get involved with the circles group that we do here every other week. Maybe you're going to join the Way of Mastery, which is going to be coming up here shortly. Maybe you're going to do, I don't know, some singing and some dancing. Maybe you're going to, I don't know what you're going to do. Follow your heart. I always say that, go back to your heart. The heart is where all of your answers lies in terms of what you are supposed to be doing. All of your answers are in there. Well, what should I follow next? I don't know. What's your heart telling you should follow next? Well, what book should I read? I don't know. What's your heart telling you should be reading? Who should I be talking to, Mike? I don't know. What's your heart tell you? Go back to your heart. That is where your answers lie. And my hope and prayer for us as a community is that we can just give people and hold people. That's the thing that's important to me, is that we create a container where people can come in here and they can be held. They can be seen. They can be witnessed as the divine light that they are. And I don't know about you, but that to me just really sinks home. And I want to be a part of something like that. And I'll play my role in terms of what I can do, but I'm just going to tell you this right now. It's not about Mike. It's not. It's about us as a community and deciding what is it that we want to do. And it's cool. I don't think there's any better gig in town, for me personally. I really believe that all of you decided that that's what you wanted to do when you came down here. And yes, I get it. You went through some crap, and you went through some hard times, and you did that. But like I always say, there was a reason for that. And that reason was to make you stronger, make you better. And you survived that. And I also believe you decided to wait a little bit until you were going to fully wake up, and now I think is the time. And I don't care if you're 20 years old, or I don't care if you're 220 years old. I don't think I got anybody in here that's 220, unless you're really good at the age thing, which would be cool. But my point is that I really believe that we decided to wait until this time, whatever that means, to wake up and to have our gifts come forward. And I keep saying this, there's gifts that are going to land in your lap, that all of a sudden you're going to wake up one day and go, what happened? I didn't have this yesterday, now I can do this thing, whatever this thing may be. And it's going to start happening more and more and more. And my only thing that I want you to do, ever, is when it happens, come talk to me. Because I love to hear the stories. Some of you do. And I hear some amazing stories. But I would love to hear more of those stories.